Fashion, wealth and inheritance, three words that helped build a billion-dollar empire. Mango, a name that has shaped Europe's fashion industry for decades, is now in the headlines for a very different reason: the mysterious death of its founder. Investigators are now raising new questions about the death of Isak Andic, who fell from a cliff in Spain. On 14 December 2024, Isak Andic went hiking in the Montserrat Natural Park, north of Barcelona, accompanied by his son Jonathan Andic. The 71-year-old businessman fell around 150 meters and died at the scene. At first, police treated the incident as an accident. However, within weeks, the investigation began to shift. Jonathan Andic was questioned and later re-interviewed for several hours. In October 2025, the case was reopened and he was formally placed under investigation. This week, a Spanish court said there was sufficient evidence to consider that the death may not have been accidental and that Jonathan Andic may have had a planned role in it. Jonathan Andic denies all allegations. Investigators say the location where Isak Andic fell was not particularly dangerous and unlikely to cause a simple slip and fall accident. A forensic report also raised questions. It said the position of the body and the nature of the injuries were not consistent with an accidental fall, suggesting instead that he may have gone down feet first. Police also point to inconsistencies in Jonathan Andic's statements. He initially said he was walking ahead of his father, but later described them as being closer together. He also claims his father was taking photos before the fall. However, the phone was later found in Isak Andic's pocket. Investigators are also examining Jonathan Andic's visits to the area in the days leading up to the incident, which they say may indicate prior knowledge of the site. The investigation has now expanded beyond the circumstances of the death and is also looking at the relationship between father and son, including business and personal tensions. Born in Turkey and raised in Catalonia, Isak Andic founded Mango in the 1980s, turning it into one of Europe's largest fashion retailers. Jonathan Andic had been closely involved in the business for over 2 decades, particularly in the menswear division. Investigators believe tensions may have existed over plans for a charitable foundation, with some private messages cited as evidence of strained relations. Jonathan Andic denies this. The Andic family has expressed support for Jonathan, saying there is no credible evidence against him.